As promised, with units 2, 3, and 4, I'd like to give you an orientation for two reasons. First, it sort of gives you a roadmap to follow through the unit. But more importantly, that, as I've told you in several emails, the material we're using is a little bit dated, so I've been spending this time since I finally found out when the class started, getting some material that's more up to date. So, Module 2 is you're going to look at the older AACC future plan. Well, that's now 10 years old. They've gone beyond that. 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, they created a strategic planning house within the association, which essentially sets up a policy agenda, which I think you'll find will link very well with your reading material. Plus, I'm going to be sending you a copy of their planning document. It starts with a mission statement, and they're smart. They kept their mission statement pretty concise. They said the association and the 1,200 plus member colleges will work together so that more students will enter the college with a goal of producing 5 million more associate degrees within the next 3 years. I think it's a little ambitious, but that's what they're going to do. So what strategies are they going to use to make this happen? Well, strategy one, they're going to take the competencies that they've been developing over the last 25 years. They're keeping them up to date. All you have to do if you want to see what they have is go to www.aacc.org and you'll find them. The idea of how can we best prepare our students and the staff or stakeholders of the college. That's their first strategy. Their second strategy is to work directly with the member colleges so that AACC becomes a single voice for the 1,200 plus community colleges that make up the United States. The third one is to become a central clearinghouse and agent for the colleges that want to work with them on obtaining special kinds of funding. They would identify special funding at the federal level. They would find there will be somebody identified for each of the accrediting regions so they can find money that's regional and state level. And they would also, and they work very closely already with, with private foundations. And this is a way to help with mission development both for the association and for the individual colleges. And their last strategy is to have an integrative, interactive process whereby they will be able to identify the diversity of services that the colleges are asking for and try to bring them together so that the colleges can use it. Okay. The strategy house therefore lists some of the other values that the association plans to make. You might want to look at those and see how they go, particularly with that particular first reading you did by Arthur Cohen, because I think that has some structure. I will, by the way, plan on sending you a copy of this report. It is their strategic plan. As I said, it came out about 3.5 years ago, and as a result, we've begun to see some impact there already. Achieving the dream probably is the most important one. We'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, that should give you a pretty good way to coalesce your readings around some of the common themes that the association is working with you on.